Sembebre asisi enedai ya ewose ye tenase ne ye ka ho asem na enkomo a ababewura mu enededua yi ene se ketase ne proye emmene Ghana am ye gye ye ho a eni Galamsey fight agi president Akufo-Addo nsem ama ye gye ye ho a eni woman no esi apenie woman ni su na menum ye no asetena ya ye tena yi ye bisa ye ho sai Ghana wei yanya ne dan na ye yie minianom another metrase a na ye as usual favorite show the Gumbe show and I'm a day som adesia no ma mo wo sahi bonsun kwanta proso ofi krom abrekra krom abono metema no elibo ade fa kwan no so ho ade ba de mra ade kwasa ba be sisa hwioso sahwia mafie betiatia mu nyina nanyu ene dwumadie no ebe ye fire ene Galamsey headquarters yebeda na di ama Ghana fo hu na enkomo ne doso ne na naso ye ne ma di Jibril be di nkomo we deputy director of election ema NDC amanyoku no enuoma bi ne namriem nti ye be kyerkyere mu ewa ha ana dwumadie wo ka ho meka ho ene ye be di ama na ye de na ansa na dwumadie yi ye de bebrem no star 274#. Another day, me check 1,000 Ghana cedis each. Another day, me check 1,000 Ghana cedis each. It is another one to be a wow. Another day, me no 1,000 star 274#. Select number 1. Na ene ubedi 1,000 Ghana wate. Mensaka! 1,000 Ghana. Ene na meche na nyumre yi. Ubedi 1,000. Wabedi 1,000. Obi abedi 1,000. Enti brabaje 1,000 Ghana on Gumbe show. Ene nyumre no. More cash on the way. I'm sure boss say. I promise so say me 2,000 cedis one day. And also I'm kwansoba. But then you ready. Budget 1,000 Ghana. Budget 1,000 Ghana. On star 274#. And the gusu code in the gusono. What Dali a chan 5555 cedis. And then you ready. Na bourem. Yan fire ni yanko. More cash on the way. Me chame huaba. Ni aba be sheju medina se. Kosuma mobile phone ne meo. Na kosu ne chawo de no. Star 274#. Select number 1. Our SYZ. Na select the akano. The chawo de faka ho. Ye kwaba. Ya ba be shase ye di nkomo. Mensaka. Ye kwaba isi ya.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah. Always brave, fresh, natural, eggs, mineral, water.
You still got it.
Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Spanish garlic mixture. Now what feel na what here drawing ka ba be di ho adanse ana. E draw dey sa giga na ha baby a wo. Me die kra ma no me wi a me kope foforo atoni.
Me want the capsules wa. Me head drive need there. Me tina si the mu nyina ye adwuma. Me do fear me think say me mu. Me sa any me na nyina tititi.
Last one na makoje no. Anya draw when na omo friend Spanish mixture no.
Oh ma, Spanish garlic mixture. Anwa na me no. Ai, e draw ma chenka. So me dey.
Cedric, mami ami di ho adanse enkyere no. Samu drop akobi nso na. E wa adaka mo green no. Eno
who can we ana?
Spanish ginkgo capsules is good for retentive memory and anti-aging. Hey, me mami, na o ka bibi a che na onkai. Ni we free nyama tentem. Ni skin ne body nyira nso asai. Mi to obi ma no no. Ene otumi ka nyama kra na me kra abomi pusa.
And check herbal center for and then the pharmacist can make an herbal shop. A painful a batch of more money for them kwada with infection me and come. FDA actually PJ.
Me da twedi aponyame asese wode ene den so e dia femi. Wodi an so be koso atwa star 274 hash no. Nene me ne wo ba bedi nkomo. O mampani na na adodan kwa akufo ado wo bedi mampani no. Waka asem bi e de kire Ghana fo. No mampani na na adodan kwa akufo ado ka kire Ghana fo say. NDC fo de ne nam Ghana. Samia me pe adwuma ama wo mrantie ne mabaawa no me ba betwa Galamsey mu enya no kure nne enya no kure ochena wamampani na nadu dan kwa akufo de ka kire Ghana fo say oba o metwa Galamsey mu enti so biti baabi no be ka say President Akufo-Addo ayana dwen se o fight Galamsey ya. Mi hu ne se eye ntro eye nada no kure bi anim. Mi nuanum Ghanafo. Enkomo ni nyina no ase kire eni. Yawo Afro Barometer one report yo mo de ababonten. Yawo Ghana Integrity Initiatives and so report ababonten na ene ye gina keta sesane proye corruption so na ye de abon komo ene de and saying and komo ni nyina no say keta sesane proye aye one of the big challenges ama Ghana. Now the question is NPP amanyokuo no etwa sika to fight Galamsey. But Sikano, when we try to fight Galamsey, no, Sikano echo individuals bottom. That is the reason why Galamsey fight. I want to mean fight. I am just going to tell you something today. Now you can pain. I put it to President Akufo-Addo. Say, there is no way you are better me a catch Ghana for say. The amount of money I was spending with Galamsey, hono. Not one no one can send himself fighting Galamsey. Obi a war beba was say boss say. NDC for the nam Ghana. Samia me pe juma ma ye mranti ye ne ye maba wano. Me ba be Galamsey mu. Enya no kura ne, enya no kura ochena. Why am the wise of President Akufo-Addo? Etimuma yemisa say, Obia, why you not just say one kuntia Galamsey? Obaya dan watena siaka say, maybe kuntia Galamsey. It was an avenue for corruption. Galamsey fight, no, na ye avenue of loot and share. Yen so, yen kreti, yen chesi cabin to ho. say ya de ba be kotia ketasese ne proye ye twa sika bi to wo say ya de ba be kotia Galamsey ye twa sika bi to wo say ya de beboa me ye nsua ni ate na ye nwia ne ye ntenni. That was the deal. Look, Betramo say, Wapenia your friend Kennedy Japan. From day one, na Kennedy Japan any one what to Galamsey. Na mama yentie mesraw ankomanu amene wudi no me pese wudi machi ne yamuvu. Ensuo we ya ex natural mineral water. Eya me okumangra media. Me di nsuo no si ha no amekoba aye no. Obi anum nsuo no so. Ana me kan se ensuo wei obi anum so me hwehwe ni pakro. Me ni Kofi da boy me no na gina studio ha. Ana Kofi say me nim ni pakro a wanum nsuo no. Wakofam wakwa say eye kwadwa apia kwe no ana wanum nsuo no so. Simple logic ne say me frɛ Kofi say Kofi bra why na num nsuo no. Kennedy Japan ni mwanwa what to Galamsey. Wakacho mampani Akufo-Addo Kennedy ka say one more din kire obi ato some mampani Akufo-Addo be frɛ no. Wa mampani Akufo-Addo amoni tirimu da so be frɛ Kennedy Japan. Say one mra me bodin kire no won what to Galamsey. Mini anom say mampani Akufo-Addo am face the law. Sananadu am face mra ne datia. Ghana way and yeda. Say ya mama mpani Akufo-Addo and facing the law. Awa Ghana ha. Sananadu am face mrano. So amu beye jebi dankwa wu. Ayi, wamu beye jebi dankwa yi. Wamu fa jebi dankwa yi ni nye susudua. Sananadu am face Ghana mra. Ghana nya yeda. Na matise soja ni bia one more bra e wo se hwi oso yase ya friend se kwaku ani ni yo se wan wani ene nkurofo bia kom ma me hwa akoka kire ne se min tone it down na se Akufo-Addo ye mabusuani a anka mani nye ho bema nsem hunu na akoka kire ma me no mate dadaada one the first person one the first soja ni a wakọ retirement o ye washing bay. When the first ever soldier near our retirement, where you was in be. You must be very careful. Nabusi any be any suniwa or by your corrupt to send another. When some who know more cocky can honor, Matida Dada, Nimuayana mean famamo. One man name first and last. I don't insult anyone. They have facts and figures. They have the reality on grounds. The show is Gumbe show. And you makoma beti ya momo. MPP for whom you time, but time and me feel. Mama yentie Kennedy Japan. Asema Kennedy Japan. A kafa president Akufo-Addo. Yentie asema Kennedy Japan kai. Muntie.
Their head down all across the ministry. At time. And your ministry nko. Their MPP form paying phone. They should stay away. At dear President Akufo-Addo Kaso Benya. They say Akufo-Addo to say a dria is siwa any. Wow. Yes. With the Galamsey. Oh. Madam, I'm telling you, main from Akufo-Addo to what to say. A dria is siwa any. Because he wrote. Galamsey. When it comes to Galamsey, Akufo-Addo I wrote complete. Yes. Na momo tumi kwaji obi machines say onu de. Onidi. Now they are mauba. Please. They are saying negotiate. Head time. I don't know mumpemazem. Baby lantry boy. Assembly abedi manobeka bia. It comes to pass.
Comes to pass. Ahia ne be kan
it comes to pass.
Bobi bi so na yes for evidence in the bra.
Now, maybe evidence they but they are sent as but you know, I stay away. And you have to buy one woman can was it. But I must say, Martiamidu, uncle, prosecute you be. One who's away. Mediterranean was no. Say 9 November. You better not prosecute you.
Some no.
Ja, you better not prosecute you. Wo, and their confidence now to tell Mahama say, your friend say. Martiamidu say unprosecute you. Because me say me yes say and 9 year so to tree. Yeah, that is what is going on. Akufo-Addo ogina ho say Gumbe. Edua siwa eni when it comes to Galamsey. Wow.
That is the issue. Eti Canadian Japan this issue. Wakasemwe. During that time Nana Nadu Danko Akufo-Addo so fighting Galamsey. That was the beginning of Galamsey fight. And the Canadian Japan asemwe. Was say ensanwa Akufo-Addo mo point yes say yam fan fighting Galamsey no ba ko no mo point ye no na for no etire na nado so eti na nado dan ko Akufo-Addo te say dua esi ho a eni hini ni nyina roto our Galamsey fight. But still now our president continue to pump money into Galamsey fight. Sikano na kwa hwan bottom. Sikano na kwa hwan bottom. Under your watch, excavators more than 500. Ayira wo krom ha. Under the watch of President Akufo-Addo, ewo Galamsey fight ho. Under the watch of Dr. Mamudu Bawumia, Galamsey fight ho. Excavators more than 500. Enyan tabanfuye etukoye. Look, excavator no almost say over 50 to 100. And the Cocoa food distribution. I want North Canesi. And I'm who yana me buy better inside politics so. And I'm a Kasamboga, me who say, ya de excavators, a Cocoa food distribution. Wamukwa yamukwa for excavator no, naba kwayira. Security man ya no ho, near friend Ousu. Yet in it 2 or 3 days. So one no na hye. I'm obi ababe wi Galamsey ayi excavator na baako. What? Let me tell you this some enemy can say. Abaway. MPP aban Ghana for me slamo. Samu pese wo manyi mu no kuradie daddy. Na nipa be facing the law. Mama President Akufo-Addo. Ane ba wo mia enkwatena nchen. Give 4 more years to Owura John Dramani Mahama. Now one dig it deep. Now enseme be pie no mo yambasemo. I am telling you. 500 excavators na ira. Professor Frempa Boateng book nini. I am just going to read the book to you. This is the 36 pages document. Now do not go for the Professor Frempa Boateng. Someone who in charge of Galamsey fight. Every we are no, Papa ni 36 pages document. Any babonting. Your man penning and do not go for do. And comment ye about this document. Not to know send another guard him near to Galamsey. When you sit in your mind, now we are what you say. We be hiding behind institutions. No what bomb me say ya. When you mean about hell. Star 274 hash. 1,000 Ghana cedis and you may more cash on the way coming. Mama more ya dame, I mean sika. Mami chow 1,000 for mobile phone no. Dial star 274 hash. Select number 1. Power SYZ. Select number 1. Power SYZ. Now we select number 1. Power SYZ here. No one bowrim. Star 274 hash. Select number 1. Power SYZ. Now select number 1. We are. New cha. Kadu duabia. 100 Ghana. 200 Ghana. 150 Ghana. 120 Ghana. 20 Ghana. 50 Ghana. 10 cedis. 20. Kadu duabia obetumi nene obediska. 1,000 cedis. 1,000 cedis. 1,000 cedis. I have this document here with me. Momfa Major Mahama ento so emfa me. Se mo ni image ankasa momfa ento so. Mo Major Mahama ni image momfa ento so na menka bibi. Se ye video nso a but minya ni image anka mani beje ho. Major Mahama eye opani bia ya buru nuku no wede ntirobo ase. Enkrofo no mudi sanyam brasem no. Emu be se dumienu ya sentence wo life imprisonment. Na de ya asasem no esiye no. Ana me ba be ka kire wi. Besinne de ya Major Mahama efiri mu no. Obia anima de kodeye. But let me tell you this. Professor Frimpong Boateng document no. The 36 pages document, page 15. Okay, sembi oho. Asemo kai ni. Was many Ghanaians will remember the name C&J Alaska, a mining company co-owned by Donald Enchia, and a Canadian national called Simon Hyman. That caused a lot of destruction in the town, then known as Denchira Obuase near Diaso. Was it during the last days of the NDC regime, several mining companies signed MOU with the Ghana Army and regulated the supply of security services to the mining companies. At one point, the soldiers at the site of C&J Alaska were under the command of Major of a Captain Mahama. Let me explain the way. Professor Frimpong Boateng say, the last days of the NDC, NDC Ebekono, a lot of mining companies, any asrafu kuono assign krata, and tiasie krata, the friend MOU Memorandum of Understanding. Na sa nkrata no a womo assign ye no. Omo sign san krata ne den krata ne si ho say. A sojafoɔ no protect one ma won ho ban. A sojafoɔ no na emmo all this mining site no ho eban. Na C&J Alaska ya na Ghana ni a your friend Donald Enchia and Simon Hyman ya no ye Canada ni company. Na omu company no your friend C&J Alaska. Na sa company no na nipa o lidi won ama ya boban e wo ho no ni your friend Captain Mahama. What say? This fine army man was killed whilst providing security for Donald Enchia and his C&J Alaska. This is Captain Mahama. Ewu yanu na kufuadu bona baso say your friend Major Mahama. No mum way and your friend Captain Mahama. Now the Professor Frimpong Boateng kaye, I will page 15 and 16 ne say. Was see company na your friend nipa, ni your friend Donald Enchia. Ene abrantia ni your friend Simon Hyman. Where Canada ni no mummy and no company. Yes, our company no. Ni your friend C&J Alaska. Na C&J Alaska no. Openi when na your head of security. Edema a soldier for na bobai wo ho. What young commono? Let me tell you something. President Akufo-Addo, this is how the man was killed. One of that from Hono. Major Mahama, one of that from Hono. Minianum, Yakuno, where Manu Yamaba. Why? Because of Galamsey. Now, me can you say company way, Pruna Nado, Edia Yagana, Asat Nawa, we will have a ho. What a President Akufo-Addo and Yaku Kudro, a Katagana for say, we're fighting Galamsey. Me say every penny that has been spent on Galamsey fight, President Akufo-Addo will carve that money out. I am telling you. Mukase jamani pa yankwala. Moje taxpayers money. Na mo di ye nuoma hu hia. Mo wi anu ba ba ka che say, ECG, we hear 15% tax, VAT, I was so. Mokasa Jamasabi, Yamua, Yanimiansa. At the other Hamo, Waniban Yaye. Ghana fire then. Mammy continue until. Was say, when MPP took over in 2017, all MOUs were cancelled, and C&J Alaska hired armed metro men to provide security. Residents in the community bordering the forest reserves complained that they could not enter the forest around to cut wama to pound your fufu. Professor from Pobwate, I love you so much. One only the only person what to me why professor what trust small brofo. I'm okumangre to me can be tiasie. So no kwobi ani ti krom ha. Anka brofo be kan by now. Me wa Cambridge dictionary. And other dictionary da me ntan ya me kaba ko bi agim biem. Omo nte brofo mu yusu brofo akese. What say? Woman po need to cut woman. Yes, one what you want. One what is say kronumu enti amrantie na wo kronumu no. Obi enu wa justify boni omudi yesa ye. But the do baby no mo se kwaye ni mumpo. Wo matena ho, wo mu krom no, wo mo kwaye. Emu no mu didie, hayofo wom, bi mu kɔ forest mu, ekoye ha, bi mu kwaye teneteno. Bi mu kɔ kotwa woma, e de bepam no wo mu fufu. Omo se eduru baby no kra no. Na ntumi nwura forest mu kra no. Wo kɔ kotwa woma. E de ababe wo fufu. Number can you who be a satchel? What say? They could not go through the forest to their farms. They were beaten by Chinese who had acquired the concession from the C&J Alaska. There were credible reports that on many occasions, Chinese miners slapped Ghanaians, including women and children, with the broadside of machetes. Hey, you see a do baby no. Se kind of soon tamu say no. Yet to me fa woba near diabona so wow. I would in trouble was it. You see a tumna be a quada. Yet to me kind of phone to me fast second soon tem saying near diabona so wow. A quadanu bua faso. Professor from Pobwate say they could not go through the forest. Was it they were beaten by Chinese miners who had acquired the concession from the C&J Alaska? There were credible information. C&J Alaska operating here no do baby no. I know what Danny company in the China for. That the way ya China for the didn't trouble what's for a fashion. No. Minia, that's when you saw catch it. At a tea, ya dem rantian and maba one penny for a fast walk room. Eti wabro mu sia soja ni no a wo kunu no o ma hu ama wani sum pose we oil slafo o wa yo hosam because obi adi wani ama na men won. That is the level of babia na omampani no enam Galamsey tuo so apusi nkrofo na kwose ma menkan another side bi nkyerɛw. What say? Sadia ni see no professor from Pobwate say. Sadia ni see no. Ana. Omo ko ho kosi zi won say. Omo nya adwuma. Now okọ yeso omo ma nya adwuma no. Asem see. What say in particular came under severe attacks. A fierce attacker was Kokubako, a journalist who personally called me to inform me that the managers of the C&J Alaska were his friends. Mr. Kokubako published on several things about me at that time. Having been dislodged from Diaso, Mr. Donald Enchia, Wabra IMCIM Interministerial Task Force no Abawura honom kopamu Donald Entria and in the company free. ana kwaku baako ana damfo ne wo mo etu na ni si professor from Paul Boateng so because kwaku baako enyonko brebo nanado ana tu na ni si ne so ana wose me mana da pa ne den ensema hodo bia ni ho a one car professor from Paul Boateng e the reports ahodo ene na sefo e de ba ha ene the kind of forester na enkrofo na asay no na wa bra saade we si ye no ya IMCIM Interministerial Task Force epamo Donald Enchia ene na sefo free dia so no ana mo conform another company na another company no a okonform ye no ene wotu ni din Imperial Heritage ana fe wode kwose krobo ene apaprama forest ye wo Amansia Central minuanom the kind of forest reserve yes a company ne say no wakose ni wieye no kwaka ho asama gabi asar wotre daako efa afon wafre professor from Paul Boateng was sa company ni Imperial Heritage no wanya wo mo no mo nya o madwuma na wono gabi no waya lawyer e de masa company okoba na nadu amane e na wono gabi ebetena a city TV ebebo professor from Paul Boateng atem say obedi na atem say na wono no waya hwan say wono aye na ade okwakobo ne wo fa amane for what Galamsey no kada dia Japan kan yo minianom Major Mahama wuko for the selfish interest of a certain people. Look at the kind of water you are maseno. Chenuomo masen we yamamu. Usha yensuo, usha yansase. Tell me won to many akonta mines. Usha yansase yo masen wa Ghana ha. Wo yira be ho. Minianom wa man we say ya say no. Enyo bia mama yemi say ya mampani Akufuado. Ba nanadu dan ko Akufuado nya kukuduro. Ebe kache Ghana for say. Wodi na konwa de atoso. Na bibisa say nanadu akonwa no ye won konwa mienu. De waye kura no. Ana Ghana konwa no ene wodi atoso. Nanadu kan pen. Yenti Akufuado a wodi na konwa ato Galamsey so munti nanadu.
The activities of Ghanaians is jeopardizing the space of another fellow neighbor country in our region. That's how serious the matter is. Rivers that have been with us for centuries are drying up. Forest areas which we should preserve for the sanctity of our life and our environment, being devastated by this phenomenon of Galamsey. And all kinds of people from all aspects of our national life are involved in this exercise. Security personnel, political leaders, businessmen, and dare say it, nananum. Some are all involved in this. As a result, we established this committee within the government to design a policy for us, not just to stop it, to reclaim the land, to let our rivers work again, but also to see how we can figure a way for all these able-bodied young men who are involved in this activity to find an alternative livelihood. So it's a package. I am prepared to put my presidency on the line on this matter. I've heard it being said that I should be careful. Many of these people voted for me, and if I continue this exercise, perhaps they will not vote for me again. If by the grace of God I'm in a position, my party allows me to go again, and I have the health and everything to go again, that I'll not get it again. And I'll say to myself, well, This is a choice that all of us have to make as human beings. You do what you think is right, or do you do what you think will allow you to get along? I think that you do what you think is right. That is what you're required to do.
Very good. President Akufo-Addo in Yatenen Kano. Was the one or yes, I Galamsey no security personnel, political leaders, and so many thieves. This means na President Akufo-Addo ni momo to Galamsey. Etina me catch am say Galamsey no a other avenue of corruption. Create, loot, and share. Let's pretend as if we are fighting Galamsey. Let's organize ourselves. Let's arrange huge sums of money as if we are going to use it to fight Galamsey and use it on ourselves. That they use that avenue to create and loot money. That is Galamsey fight. Now, I've already told you, sir, before Sir President Akufo-Addo, he said it, the another kind of hono, now your comedian speech. And you know, correct. There was no way you're not just so quick fighting Galamsey. And you know, correct. Nanado Babano, what can someone say, you know, correct than say or buy? What's the boy? Sandy Pan was what in the presidency out of line or so. Muntia same way you can, your Babano. Muntiano, Nanako.
NDC for the Namgana. Samia, me pe Juma, Amaya Mantini Amabawano. Neba be Chankan and Zemu. No crab bako any more crack. And yet no prene, and yet no crack oxa. And flock and NDC for the
Star 274 hash. Si kanwa kakra na flow. Mr. Union try ye trawodie. The bowrum na more money on the way coming. More money on the way coming. Si kane babutu. Me say ane si kane flow. Star 274 hash. Star 274 hash. Select number 1. Power SYZ. Minia enyumre won per 1,000 Ghana won. Me chawa pimba ko won per na. Bowrum awotire na ba. Emuodu amanfo to Galamsey didi the odi beto duane adi na kwremu ayede ama wo etu abie nsa de wofo no so fato so woni bia fro bi na ka chen se so sending 50 Ghana na me mfa ntwa me nsaka medi na me de ama wo ena me tani pa bebre cash star 274 hash select number 1 power SYZ Mensaka, yanentem, da bowrum na sikawa. 1,000 Ghana. Me kan ni usuwie ya no. Ya me kan ye say, amanfo ntwa bi no. Masa, amanfo twa craft news no. Eti wo de wote ya na wo yakokwasa say, me twen no bi twa masa amanfo twa de na. Star 274 hash. Select number 1. Our SYZ. Mensaka no. Na bowram na nobody sika. And nobody sika. 1,000 cities. And you bet to me this 1,000 yen and emrim. 1,000, 100, 200, 10 cities, 20, 50, 10. O maniaba. President Akufo-Addo now telling. Say NDC for the Namgana. Samia me pay juma me mrantie ne ma ba wa no. Me ba be twa Galamsey mu. Enye no kure ne no kure ba kumpo enim. Enye no kure ne enye no kure oti. When the time came, ya mampani na nado dankwa Akufo-Addo. Wanu ankasa ne garden mu. Ni etu Galamsey. Minu no mesramo me pamachaw. I am reading a document from Professor Frimpong Boateng. Mami yemi say man panin say. Na wo bi anyima no. Say. Wo hene Boamh mete ha. ana mafum ana baby amete ana baby amesi me fie bi ana obi abawuram ana wotu amena wo ho me pacho sa amena kro no minim hu bi ana minim hu bi me demu ko page 29 of Professor Frimpong Boateng's document. Paragraph 1, 2, and the Eastern region. And the Eastern region, second paragraph. And the Eastern region, second paragraph. Me read it, baby, what you achiro. Was it the impunity in the Eastern region is exemplified by mere unbelievable activities in Chebi. I had a telephone call, Professor Frimpong Boateng saying. I had a telephone call from Mr. Eric Entry, one of the office. Mr. Eric Entry of the office of the president. Eric Entry is there, and he can testify whether what he said was true or not. Mumisa Nanado say, I don't know person what they krata ebe yejuma. Document we akwada Nanado table so for 2 years. No nkemu asem until say eliki ye. Mumisa Nanado say, I don't know person de krata emu nsem be yejuma. I don't know person de be yejuma. Mumisa yemampani, mumisa the president. Mumisa Mr. President say, and you know, Cressa the guardian, you took Galamsey Omwana. It's Eden and Anado. What the kind of food ya grossa? No, we are cotton and chain. No, Wosu. Say Galamsey fight against the moon. Mr. President, Wabua, Galamsey fight and in some wooden movie. Because Professor Frimpong Boateng say, we guard him, you to Galamsey. So wouldn't him who be a and Katama who saw guard him, you to Galamsey no, Mr. President, and Kaba Bontebe Kasaye. I don't know where Ghana for, sir. I don't know where you look useless, and what ya memory. Because you have power, and you think power will last forever in your hands, Mr. President. With all due respect, I am telling you, sir, power will not last in your hands forever. You are going Moko and Galamsey fight. You will answer questions. Do you think it's a Jamagana for the Trassi? Near Yashahadi and Yahoo. I'm what sense I think I can well. That be that. What say? I had a telephone call from Mr. Eric Entry of the office of the president. And he narrated that, the local youth organizer, not say, youth organizer will be the local youth organizer of the NPP in Chebi was excavating for gold in a field close to the house of His Excellency, the President of the Republic. Abrantia na sasibi adamam penny efie ne nchen ho. Abrantia ni tu Galamsey wo ho. Wanu no ye local youth organizer ewe Chebi Nanado Kurum. Efie pe. Nanado fie na we Chebi ne nsinwura mu. Esi fie pe. Na Nanado fie ne nchen ho no. Ena ye tu Galamsey. Ansasi a yasa no wa yamaimu. Na asamnini. Was when we checked it, it was true. Indeed, part of the garden of the president has been affected. Part of the garden of the president had been affected. Was it ampa? Wamukwa ye kodru ye na ya no kure. Na Nanado dan kwa Akufo-Addo garden ne part had been affected. As the president sorte yana. Mumisa sorte yana na mombe no tufa. Na nadu dan kwa kufu ado buafu. Professor Frimpong Boateng jira court. Me no kasei nipa bebre de ne court. Me no kasei Professor Frimpong Boateng ye MPP enemy. Me no kasei Professor Frimpong Boateng ne wontumi nka ne boso asem. Me no kasei Professor Frimpong Boateng NPP atamfo. Why? Because we no kura kwaka. Mommy emisa yaman pani say. Anyo no na kasi anya citizen. Na me anya spectators. Nana, I don't blame you because sabrofo no na anya odia. When you plagiarize speech, ye anya odia. Automatically untumi mfamu asem no nyasem. Mr. President, with all due respect, Nana, I am telling you the fact to say, Ghana say ya say what Galamsey no, wunim hubi. Because when I would do a konya at the atoso, want to me and fight but on sorry. When I would do a sit at the asiso, but on to me koye, and you are still sitting there as the president. Dr. Mamadou Bawumia Sokokabi. Na mumi yankonkwatie asamwa Bawumia no enne wasu anya kukudro wa basa muntu obama no munkwatie asama Bawumia kaye and fa Galamsey ho Bawumia yanko.
Galamsey is a Ghana matter, and we will deal with anybody who is involved in Galamsey and pay our laws. And the Chinese are very, very happy with us enforcing our laws. They won't tell us how to enforce our laws as we can't tell them how to enforce their laws. And I think that the fight against Galamsey is no respecter of persons, regardless of where you come from, whether it's Ghana or Burkina Faso or Uruguay or Ukraine. You're going to be dealt with China. You're going to be dealt with the same. So that is not an issue, and they are very supportive of us dealing with the Galamsey issue as per our laws, and our laws are doing a wonderful job so far. I think we are doing that. So I don't think there's any linkage between the fight for Galamsey and China and our support from China. China wants us to do the right thing, and we will do. We want to do it even more.
Bawumia Ukraine, China, any other countries are this year how we are Galamsey no. Omunu amakasa no support to said they should deal with them with the laws of Ghana. And yanamuma yemisa say, this is the same man called Bawumia. Was it obi biara will be involved in Galamsey? They will deal with that person. And yanamuma yemisa say, Dr. Mamadou Bawumia, Mate say yase, Tamawun to me. Akonta mines and destroy your forest reserves. What yana? Tano inimri forest. Want to me nya kukudro and destroy a forest reserve. Ama sansobu achebo de krata ba bontese. Obi ani ho wama akonta mines. A mining permit. Say one destroy asase sa. Na dia ma ya konta me ne wode ya aya konta o aya konta etime ne ma konta na bisa se tama wontumi na konta ne hwan yo ne ni me ne na etu sa gold no akonta ba ya aya konta ban wontumi wo mo ba bonte be kan yesa de ekoso ani no any 2 minutes any 3 minutes President Akufo-Addo was the one who came out and defended one to me. Musari amuso be fighting Galamsey. Do you think I saw president of fighting Galamsey? Wamana say no muhu. Wamana dia gunu muhu. Mo sa Ghana hwiase. Mo sa Ghana destroy. Mo sa president Akufo-Addo. Wa say woman no. Na nanu mu ahi. Ena asante ahemfo. Mo ena wey abrante wey. Akoye fresen. For example, I bet TV show with Timothy. What? We kangaroo court. and now I'm not TV swap. What bomb da pano? What the woman when say will be a distraining now. And then a sentence say will be a distraining now. Mommy, I'm sorry you. Mama, I'm sorry what? Mama, I'm sorry. Aya, and my man, your margin say, go to now, quiet mu Hong Kong. Abro for the bedroom Ghana Hano. Mama, quiet mu go do. Airpuano haya. Abraham landing Puano Pedro say yes, Gold Coast. Eti axim fuansu etu bi ye. Man kasim fuansu tu God mbu Puano heye. Cape Coast, omutu bu Ponano eye. And Kraha, omutu God ni bu Ponano eye because a Ponano have gold. I don't say the omu kwai mu hono. But the Galamsey dia say no. I don't what this are. Adini man penye mia na ni say. Wo man no eye nyina ya dia no. Enfie nwotwe pa ya de man no. Wo de be destroy bibia ye. Ha? Tama wutumi ti wonu osu. So we are John Dramani Mahama season excavators. Wutumi time we are John Dramani Mahama. Yeah, we dinatem every day we dinatem every day we did John Dramani Mahama terminate say no person will destroy and sase. And John Dramani Mahama say no. I will not give you that chance. It is I say want to me spending the God that what we nyina ya John Mahama emma power obey but akonta oboa ebrenaso amekwa homa so the first person yadi ameneni kwadi nkomo mensaka hello mensako
heneba mensaka
wow
hello
your first and akase free mini aba
but from melody mikasa fi ayensu estate
dodowa
oyibi
melody wucha saying
but me cha 40 cities
wucha 40 cities
but I am me cha de bian so na mindi
wow what cha de bia wunni
ya me cha so mindi
but the nebi wucha 40 cities
na maybe
and 1,000 Ghana
I'm a unit 1,000
oh we dey hear me wow
you where the one na wucha what you want what chabida
we cha na me ni nyina na nature
and on the one jai
no no ja na me medi
wow any say mini aba won say mini aba ma won say no ade no real cash no aba etu be twa na wuntwa
obi sa be twa na wuntwa daddy
okay
Messi say no go be twa na wuntwa wuntwa kra no
next that is it here
Misaka thank you Onsu twa de na onsu be di bi sesi ai me da say ya mi sramo the excitement of the game no say net here agro no say net here wunya bowura mu awubedi medical catro star 274 has round 1 akwawie ye round 2 and ma start no more money coming obi antwabi watwabi ka ho kan intentem na sika ba ka 100 ka 200 ka 40 ka 20 ka 10 sika ba sika amanfo se na me vim ababa sa na me ba me nom ras asa inuama ekasa wama na say you wama na say na mama fa ayro husem we emfantum eye leaked tape na meba kakra bi di amamo meba ketua bi ebi anu ante ne yie tape na nkasa nyame ya adom a Thursday and mebo the full tape eye 12 minutes na me wura ho metesa asem we na no me wira hoye na me sunye ayo osama ewo mu ne say ayo osama ewo mu ne say am say me entina mantumi anko prosi ni soja no enu ifuma no ha me mpekwa aya na ehye ma no eno so ede no Ghana Prison Service mon from nsangu munti anya mo ho ayie Ghana Prison Service mon from nsa engu muti anya mo ho ayie na yura hosam ato Ghana Prison Service we ya Ghana ni atia ni biam na tia ni yie Ghana Prison Service and nanopa by 6 to 7 no ma ye deba na deba no ani ya wada Ghana Prison Service ano ana wahia won deba no ko so ewo police headquarters a prison headquarters ho ufri police hospital la one the sentem prison for no ewo right and police ewo left Ghana for I don't say me woman say prison for na sas no yaton etiama prison officers na to no yama 3 months to vacate from the land no mon kopedan because me tira mo mrebi afa railway police station ho me catch am say railway police station ya tama Mr. Usu me no mo ka say ya to prosifo na to woni nyina free ho am say Mr. Usu asase ye development what is 6 stores asabe munyimi ya anka beto prosifo e barracks am ye the 6 store oyine baka we ya obi si wodi atem am say said your mama can say ayi prison for yard ni mu prison for hono dia ya ton no ni ya ton no dia beto dwane say ya se ya dia maburo ni bi say wanya development wo ho na on fafa na prison for no fafa eto obi ankopedan ye mo 3 months opani ene una unidi meeting no me bow voice na metete ho etime TB me TB me patwanwan waso na me boka krabi na de akero yanko
very much for making this early. I want to take your hand. Yes, this morning we are not going to talk here as I just want to run you through this PDP we are going to have for you to get a better understanding of issues. After last Friday, the feedback I'm getting from officers is that they are not satisfied. Most of you who gamble, if I ask someone who is not satisfied to raise his hand, nobody will raise his hand. I'll ask, are you okay? You think yes, sir. But you tell us and go, sir. Now, let's be quickly one. We see development going on in our system. All the structures we are seeing there are transactions. In police, all the structures we are seeing are all transactions. Currently, the state is not in a position to come and say, okay, I'm building a new barrack for you, I'm building this for you, you help us.
Very good. The castle, 12 minutes. The burning in the amamo. I'm here my Thursday. And I'm a catcher on me say. Why are you there by course on anopa? Penia, what the prisoner no. And then I will cast on my bono. But my bucket will be 12 minutes. I have it. Me bomb Ghana for nyinate. Mo ka se Germany pa yakwala won. Asase mo ka look, let me tell you. Anybody who is buying this land, please desist from it. Because NDC will reclaim it. Owura John Dramani Mahama buy the police woman hospital. Owura John Dramani Mahama Castle will prison service. Obama na yakono. Wambenya baby ada. Obasisi adam papa momatenem. Trade fair and mobu buagu no. Trade fair. Mo de na sa ya bo kokomantie mo buagu and egu hono. La General Hospital. Mo de na sa ya kayamantie mo buagu. And na manya kukudro abe kete Ghana for. What is wrong with you? And yet hamo. Adia bia mo benya bia no NPP beton. And yet hamo. Mo pesa mo ton wa man asase nyina. Asaso Boate, Minister of Works and Housing, Ghana Prison Service, and Bruce Dari, Interior Minister. I just want to ask you a very simple question. What is going on in our prison service? Now, be you are just assassin over Tonwa. I can't to Nabro. Now, by Saba. Say, Yama officers, 3 months. Ya momo 3 months so mon kopedan na ye 2 is that redevelopment na mo ya redevelopment asan ye why na mo dia ma no e se hwan sam maton ananse senate say I am telling you maybe your mind dru no you do it star 274 hash second round no Shu me patao me saba be cheska it is second link na abie obi antwabi watwabi atwabi kan na nwumre obedi sika star 274 has minsaka me pato bowram na obedi sika nwumre 1000 Ghana wo hwe anigi aminu aba ne di wura mu no obedi 1000 Ghana eti ya ntam star 274 has Star 274 has. Star 274 has. Star 274 has. Mensaka, Mr. Yanintem, Nabowram, nobody sika. We tram over Dr. Solomon Ayakrado. What I mean, ya. Meneno Baby didn't come up, and your free pom de home. Now your bar, ma did you brew, and Baba trust me, I didn't come up. Doc, Wadaruma, and you may, I didn't know woman.
There must be brave, and as we are saying, and of course, I'm saying, and a share the youth, no, Nansane. Ye complaints, Sabi, ya emre, ompim, and Masses, Uniatenka. First part, I youth never say be a car will be 18, 25 to 30 years will be active. So I feel our for us be a conkai. I feel about 23 years was miniature in Kamabema. A dear Quadamasa how much as in and saying. Answer necessary, TT, can share same free a memman side. Oh, see a memano. First part, yes, Sebi, if a pumsy give Nasi be a better 30. Yes, a crow. Yes, we generate a pennyman tentem. And idea would do SS now work one as we are exposed to no and our crown no JSS1 why are supposed to it's generation ye pentima tentem it's game na commercial say 30 years na wa my it won't say JSS or no 14 15 years no near share warm up mama papa warm up near you say testing my card here it's more na year test dates na 30 years no is actually 50 years. It was a second game last 30 years. 15 years time on Cabo 45. Yes, we share game last 15 plus 15 more 30. To was about one more game now bet 10 years no 7 Jeff genital veins no a moon so edikakra. Ye ma memani enche ene ma CB ebiem. Ye memani dey by sight ade dey ho. Ye me se oba hold on sa fuso no ye nka hwe. Ye me ni hu dey ye hu bi da. The Adam was if was Adam? Was what are these oranges? Was I don't know. God gave it to me. Let me see. Oh, I know. If let me see. And near my young who be than site here. Na ya peke signal no kwa adwene busi apa. Na adwene na direct blood flow akomane say akomai. E moja pompe no. Ma mo bi mfa de friend genital veins no. Sabe. Ene ntini na wo ya de ho no. Mo ne moja rush through no. Na sabe ade ni peja. The attendant say, what the book game be 5 be say 10 years kra. The attendant say, oh say the we are enka na ebo game na yan home so no wo ye na genital veins no so something similar say you overheated that once emuna kansi na akwa say water hose ade horo car no be ko tie mfimfin no e ba sa wonya free flow ni ye e fa periphery then enchenchen e fa e ba ade no so no the higher the pressure air fem no the better the service the erection ebasa na do what 25 years there by sense emu asi no ntino ebasa bonse na fe na ade na siku ana se gobre na se asa kwa ase nko ayensi bibi ho it is how we no edi kantin no man say youth no ya sha se complete ye se game na sentem o sha sentem so ye say o sha se buru so to na se be na de tell say sense emunu ekasiye no na fifo ni man ntine ebede yakọ akọbi ade na case akọbiem anase yi sa de bres na free hono amasa be fifo na ba enu ntina edura ye fe na Zipman herbal capsules e wodwa so Zipman herbal capsules ye body man se panyan wo bete de ne kwasem ne se Zipman contain alkaloids ahodo a se ni pa betia sentino ye fe na washer ye ba ne se ekasiye no clot bi ebe mu ana moja ne be pem be be kansi no call agglutination take place na ye clot ana se afi wotam asima free ni man ebe kwako dissolve sa clot no na aboa ebi be tu aboma ba bi ekasiye ebie mu ama free flow na wo ba no wonya free flow na ba ama sa irrational open akonka de ma Zipman herbal capsules e ma sa mo no. Number 2, youth ni biem on say ne generation no mama no say 30 your generation on say man no say you know no and your girlfriends no e be kokko e be chocolate e be so dark yen so experimentation for generation it mean chocolate e say me try fair na ma try we so ahwe me nya 3 na af ma hwe another criteria the oso ne the oso me nya back 1 abeka na 5 na me ma hwe tenten ene tietia abeka ho it basa 7 permanent nya but one men for pen drive no enko se computer we mu emese computer mu na ba kwa my virus ne ba bon se emu ahase ya menka virus meka be ma se wakote ye fe ne GONO no ana se be je fe milk candida infection no bon se emu ahase ya me kakra ensansa ahase e ba ho afa medwunso na emu no so eye me ya e bo menka ye mo na sa de e koso no afa bo ho de bi Ubonsa afe oyo youth ye afe na afe no propensity na say ahode a obetumi partnership no e no so kofom ye hwe linkage ni wa ha ye tie ne say ye hwe de ne ma sebe ade ne sane eba de odu time e se ba no a me ka se me ma ye release no a e ye se mechanism no say e ye se blood flow na mo for genital veins mo hold on mo hia biem the ultimate function of pastor grow no say yin se ba ni ya celebrate Father's Day. Eti time no si apedia ene ese eno no eba dia ene ne se blood flow no mo kate e kate si apa na yo abesniko afi enko dipa biem e sanse sa infection sa mwane ba ye na sensu ne ba sensu no so no ene sebe ye hunsuo me ka sperm no e kose e sense akose ni ntino wo sha ase se wo game no an period game ye sha ase 5 minutes mai be wo sensuo bi na eba oga na eba no am just say sperm no na eba na me was not sperm wo e ye sebigio ene onsuo no na eba creamy off white yellow onsuo no e na eba it is a conflict pe bia interpretation jama sperm si apade a na se blood na mo fam hold on te ba sabon sa de ne peja hold on who here biem okay no I withdraw si apel na si triase 3 days then sorry akabu anasa aka ho on peja biem adai di pe bia na interpreting se e no na eba sperm na eba entinies bema sa confusion about hon ebema bema wonso aye mre ontom do ye youth there that's why mre ompem it's na wonso no ye se adre fa ne solar cable measure sa condition na de aba e ho ma bema youth no sebe what education amount na say wonso went man control sebe wakono etu akwate aba solar so de ye hwe ye ha ye beboa ne akum de wo mu no ne yinsu ne free insansa na free ho ne aboa restore ade no na sa confusion na ama ade na kwa 5 minutes no ye the red pen atwamu de ama it na red and ye de ato solar no solar cable message wo show sa de red card wo ye free ho no we are wa restore ade na ma na what me just ampa obebunu na anigi a wo pe e brown no girlfriend na so wife ehie mo no won sa aka sa anigi no e ye solar cable message it e body man say aso twan e bio adent no akura 23 years younger 27 years onyane 30 onye 2040 menopause obe ho wo complain say ni kunu wa share the car wa aye ne ho ade sebe woni affinity na say woni atenkama no Edentia. Number 1. Yes, sounds ya prayer hunintino. Se boy no quiet 5 minutes manner. Se be idea for the foreplay. Se wo ginani be say show bananim. Emoni. The Bible cry say the eye is the mirror of the soul. Ne catch ne se wo do no. Ewiasem hanyina wo no nko a. Wo no see apa na refi ka no areho. School fees ka na refi. Wo be say better chop money mu. Ka ensem de na epic nadwene. Wo wi a wo be sensitive to touch. The car foreplay no. Ne no so be ka ho. Na ro kakraba. Na se be aboma ho no aye ready. Se be all the kwajujujum masa be se krobia ema ho. A sense on 5 minutes time to one time se be ne wife ani agro. Iti e ba sa no gigi juju by e ba sa pen o ba ne te onya sa eniji ama e ba sa e ma tenka obenya mo next abonishia no e ma sa tenka no kofom. Number 2, oba o de poa white aba himfi ho. Se be white nsu ne patchy e lampy. Tu bon se ba na beta de nanim ho. Ena de fluid na ye fe ne se vaginal fluid na se ba lubricate on eno so wa chire. Enti e ba na be ka chire ho. Anim han so kwese dirty oil a de abosen afra. Na wo force de se be ade be afa ho. E ba sa be twitwitwi. Etu ba sa pain na obete. Enti do madodo na o so ni affinity na se atenka mani onkuru no. Dodo na o de poa ba no wa fa ka ne ho. Oh, Agata white. Oh, Salome white. E ba sa yi atenka no efri ho. Eti ne se oba solar keba mesha ho. Wase ma won saka no le be ma no se obekum sa candida o de poa no emwadan kasa. Owia watwe nsuba na efri ho no ama wo senses na e ma atenka no ba no kunyo o mra ye sharp to so se no wo ka de na peke na I'm here, yes, ready one 2 I'm ready sa na se ni je na ye pen aba na ayi sa kasa na e me kramini atenka e be boy sa ha na nyina efri ho no why your best ma na ni je amopen enso ba so like e ba mesha enti e body man say aso twan kwasi bia fa enkomo a ye de ho a so many enkomo MTN no e 0245 61 6028 0245 61 6028 and afi Airtel no so 0261 73 62 63 0261 736263. A memano a Zepman herbal capsules was a panya wo betting and Sansa Bahodia now the solar herbal mission akawamame. A man de a solar herbal mission on qua and ye use as so chine then ni jay pen ha 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 it's nearby.
Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary. So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting. They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have to say.
Mpempenso a yabedru wo yemfie duasa dwumadie mu yemama kwaba ba medi Moses ayaresabia ene haban nuro asoye ayaresabia agi nhini na agi abasobodie bebre yakwadare prostate mu yie oba ne barema wo mu nsensem empemu mrewye wo barema storigina na atiada ene yare nkitenkete a ehinta wo nipadue mu yewo mfidi a eye nhwehwemu bi te se digital x-ray, mammogram, 4D ultrasound, fluoroscopy machine ene nia ekeka ho yewo biaya yebema wo ahaban nuro ene faako a yehwe esin mu yare ahodo nyina yedi enfie duasa wa yarehwe adwuma mu ye kai sedie yahwe ye manfo wo odo ne ahobrasie mu yen adokotafo nursefo ne yen adwumayefo nyina beto aso asom wo ma yarehwe akwantu yedamase bebre Ghana samode mapomuden ahye yensa we koma Moses Clinic and Herbal Center wapomuden adamfo ene daachi a edi yenim nyina
Thank you very much, Yasan Atanase. The second phase of the Mensaka no, and also no emu ebie. Into star 274 hash, star 274 hash, and also no ube to me abwem. Now what dear woman no, also wababa bete. It means our daroma yenentem na brabeka ho na enuoma entumi enkoso. Na obia ebenyane de Mensaka na emu abie. Ya another sika asan awuram. Ya sika bebre asan ba biem. Ya manfo ebesa di. Eti watwa bi atwa kakra ka ho. Wuntwa bi nso a twa wo de na bra beka ho. Na kaketua bi na the second window no eno so e close. Na fe no me the third window no e de ba. Na fe me pon. But me try the second and the third no e de abom preko. It is star 274 hash. But what the catch be at to her, and my young show said you were trying to see a guana debbie and sing we our system nemo. Tirania possibility sounds so no, who bet to me a disicano, a high papa. No, it will be a mechan star 274 hash, star 274 hash, select number 1, power SYZ, power SYZ, yan in term, a mechan, ubi a migrum, yan in 10 now, so major 1,000 Ghana. The brandy drew. Not just say akwenya no ababeda ho ano no first no ane running with TV so na edru satam na jemre too much it say no running with TV no so biem e ma enye more time nti wo ho a na running na ya frɛ no ye ne wo adinko it wo watwa bibia no na akoma to yem wife atwa bi twa 150 Ghana first one ato afa no ko ho wo yawu e wo dem brade ukin heart yachi obi amade aye no ubedi agora Mensaka umi so kuman grade 1 for 7 Mensaka feeling no ye saying udia a deep when near we be ho a game of chance it you no star 274 hash select number 1 our SYZ I may catch and me send boson kana kuma sanadia and ye ne Madi Jibril we deputy director of election and the NDC amanyoku no and ye no asia. There were a lot of issues. Yeah, Abba. Bi oha mu hiante ase mu hiante tiremu bebre. Election a ye ba be kono. Abato commissioner a propose say ebeya anke safety enfamra November 7th. Na yento. Na a day no ebeto abato no so no. Yanya no public holiday. Na wo bia entumi enye ayi ema ne nya kono. And a lot of nsesa ni nyina abam. Na amadi e committee ni bi. Ti ebemo no abonama ne ye. Na obowie a misemisabi oha ye de awurawuram ama won so wate ase nti mesrew obu asedin na trase na tie sede yenkomo no esi eko madi akwaba minia apopode twede ampo moko IPAC meeting em say first one amudi kan koye no kasa wo news mu and em say second one ye nra iti ye say 2024 asmako mienu no nkomo ben na apie frem
Lady Kabaminchia viewers in Nigeria. Na Yampasa NDC officially share IPAC meetings in the corner. Yes. Na Nina Ejina the amount for Ghana for penny for imams, pastors, and any case. If your minor corner say you participate in the IPAC no. Jimen's on Quadia or Behau Mayno. In fact, they do a prescribe Jimen's can say, what NDC advises any media any electoral issues. Inti we tie impenifuti party for no more per se NDC unko. Into the first IPAC meeting last 2 weeks Monday, by with the agenda, say you could discuss it the 2024 activities. Okay. The way it call IPAC. The first IPAC ever kono say a catty razor. Inti me enemy other deputy bakuna call. Okay. Now you could pay IPAC. Natural fact. Nanka ever discuss 2024 activities. Nanka ni papa bonus say January then year. February then year. Okay. The registration beba date is saying this is how we have it. And I win a dream. But the Electoral Commission starts here, straightforward on a proposal of Nyamami and South Pessoa proposal. Ama the 2024 elections.
You know what I mean, sir?
You mean, sir?
Yeah, the end.
Nedi can was say, say, between elections, you know, every December, about November.
Okay.
Now, reason, no, and he say, so Benyamre at the Irani runoff in case any runoff elections. Let us see me, no. Say, a day to Abaya say 7 December, no. And when free date, and Fanco day. And he said, yeah, he says 7 December, be answer 7 November. But a Bayan no say first Tuesday of the month. And that's first Tuesday of first Tuesday of the second week of the month. And it's a sign now say, yeah.
Say Easter, no?
That be Farmers Day. A simple one, Farmers Day, the first Friday of December.
Okay.
A holiday.
Okay.
And the event is a Bayan in day, which we say Tuesday and Wednesday, which we say the first week and the second week, and the better about. Then, or propose that I bet to Abanoso, Nanka public holiday. Issues in our tries to explain rationale around it. And it's about the issue of holiday noir, or yet because of the turnout. So when the turnout be free, a month for to
okay.
Again, when it comes to the day issue, no, then if you go out in terms of argument, say, let the religious body be better say in there and I say Saturday be affecting, Friday be affecting, because it's also not allowed for turnout.
Okay.
So you mean some way explaining now, no. Right from there, we made it clear, say, any engineer should be here. Because in the first place, say run off, I told about Ghana, and the year 2000, you got run off. 2008, you got run off. Electoral Commission now running, you know, Mamba say, Yensi Mrano because I'm warm.
Okay.
So why are you pushing for the change? Again, when it comes to the issue of the say turnout issue, for statistics now election crab to about with a holiday, you know, the turnout in any higher. Said there to Saturday, Friday, and Sunday.
Wow.
So which means and also any engineer so this argument echoes so and I'm say be echo doing there. Almost say Yamfa is someone called my penny for.
Okay.
So that we will come back with a friend say yeah position. Then you know what to do. And then a man Monday the general secretary and then my boss, the director of elections, so I could PA or with the IPAC bill. And the same stand the party would say process now more year no. Especially here what elections here. Elections here, so no, your protocol was the ECOWAS protocol. Actually, say you do the year of elections, you know, 6 months to elections, may major reforms. Now, reforms now, what the embassy say, no, so no. Before you begin the process, you know, but election, just 5 months or 4 months before elections.
Okay.
So, any entity, and yet, you start process way, anyway. I'm going to about in 20 say November and December. Inti yes stand and say beya kura pono yen use in the next elections because that time let me all the legal issues to be able to do this election. We Emma almost majority there bar IPAC 10 political parties, you know. Ni na je to me say mra we ni die na ke be yamu in 2028 elections, which means just after 2024 elections, now I'm starting process, you know, towards the 2028 elections. Because you know, way, and after 2016 elections, you know, nobody pushed up to this process.
Okay.
And why do you come into the election year? Because of the program. When NDC said that because of election year, you know, yen support to this process. And women got to abandon December 7th, you know, on the same Saturday, you know. Then the next year, no, we look at it and see how they be human.
Okay.
We in a year, dear party, and to show our paper position. Say, yet mean support to the issue, you know.
Okay.
But in the reality, say, friends, say,
maybe before say, you have a cerebral cook the no. Mr. Momunya cerebral cook video no ready and fa emame. Young fa, Sasano Mudigu na kwemo. Young fan one after the other. One. Maybe first Tuesday of December or first Tuesday of November. Sa and Shasheno. Enye, emwa,
The issue is so in the first Tuesday of the month, and that's the first Tuesday any month, and Wednesday. So we run off for you count days. Constitution never say count days. In terms of so run off now to Saturday, will you ask for constitutional review? Say almost is a date now. Okay.
Sunday and a Friday.
Yes. But these are discussion NDC like I say, where religious days issues, the NDC will do a more broader discussion on that one. Then who say I do a bit more the issue in the future. Because issues when now will be a kind of right issue. Okay. We to say maybe only about Tuesday it will affect those issues. But let's have a discussion in us or mine. To say where any no be the akosa. That is what the NDC says. So this Tuesday and Wednesday issues it's merely coming on in the back of say to get maybe the 30-day issue and Sunday of the banner. For now, we NDC let's say and the discuss issue where we'll discuss all these issues together.
So Saturday and Sunday and on obi anim say enye working day sankasa ewo yekrom ha. It is emrano agree na Muslims for so ka say Friday dapo. It yes ye person mu yi free working days no mu. Na mo de kwakam yenu no ye Saturday no ho. And Sunday no. Na no so ye public holiday to say de yan kwa adwuma no a. How would a man fulfill? Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Say Electoral Commission Nankasan at IPAC. On this discussion on the 8-bit issue. Okay. Okay. Per se a day, The discussing it to add the faith-based issue. Now, we discuss the Electoral Commission issue and an outside issue at the same time. Okay. And you are not discussing that one yet. Yeah.
You share the other side and also with this day of 7th December to 7th November. One, omo utie asem a Dr. Sribu Koku. Epacho Sribu Koku asem no aye ready a. Monfa enoma me. Na yentie asem no kan because was say one a transition. Say ebia ye wie election no e was say transition na menu mi enu ye besesa yemfa we yenye we say yenhwehwe ene say no ma no. Eno no eye one factor. Ena ebia te say by election a ye ka ho asem ayi a run off a ye kan ene na sefo no. And also no a factor. Yeah, a woman. Yentie Sribu Koku asem. Yentie.
Now finish first one on this reforms. Electoral Commission proposal and say 7th December between 7th December and 7th January 1 month. And the trouble with a transition be more I have a run of year to have 21 days. The next time but about no declare also no now ya declare whoever will win no going in income in less than 7 days. In addition to that, we are first one with none of bar. Electoral Commission was 21 days. 21 days no in Kwambono less than that. Here done it about one declare results. The ones that not I was a printed ballot papers, or say a printed register. The now the MCM ran money 2 months, around 2 months. Next day, they were now time to prepare for round of if any. Now transition to the clear results. So abana work on abana ban bread also musumda din kutan then I did a proposal by now and the other mom last week I'm got some the party from work with you and no example here the question no all the parties not a single one I to me say a good proposal but omono be must say this year the man find your plan the young bit my near yamrano na mo matiki from 2024 the proposal and the to na this year no be
Asaba Dr. Sribu Koku okay. Taken from the angle now we free nas for MY.
And yeah, because say a proposal papa. Okay. However, the Electoral Commission capacity to be able to run the elections November, towards December no. We don't trust that one. Why? Capacity no. Just recently, ran assembly elections. Calendar here from January to December. Even with the 1 year and Edima Mokrapono, Umbe ballot papers they print ballot a mistakes. And how can you trust these persons? Say, met me within this short time to run elections. Because two issues. Because it's about the legal issue and about the capacity of the Electoral Commission. This is the same commissioner. Yeah, CI. I declare result in 72 hours. Yeah. Okay, check Ghana for so bet in 24 hours. I don't know they will mess up this country into the result issues. With these persons, you don't risk your future into their hands. And that's why we are saying, net time because process now in this reform, and your reformer, what is fear, Obeka once and what in fear, what you say, oh my date, no, we, Thursday, in fact, Thursday of this year. 7 November, now more can as Thursday of this year. On my entity, that is why they are not able to give us the calendar. Because more timetable, no, they see.
Yeah, 7 November, no my year.
In fact, there be some timetable. I want to inform because my year we are the only thing coming to impose on the party say a day to move. And the parties are not ready to accept it. It's process, and yes, you see, as no money bedroom will be able to get that point. Because over 21 days, now because over 21 days from the 7th December, the next election, a better Sunday. It's a runoff for her. It's a better runoff for her.
21 days.
It will end up on
from the 7th of November.
Yes.
No?
It will
so
end
in
up
case of any runoff.
It will end to November. So what will you do on that?
At the end of Sunday.
Sunday. So what will you do?
Yes, so I say you to about Sunday.
Every time you say they say a free Sunday.
As I said, you say
it is a basa bearing there. Another law no says, which means the law should also come and say the runoff any working day. And this is to go more than that way. But you are to about 2,000. I are runoff. You are printing ballot papers. You see, what Electoral Commission don't know, I bet you run elections. Niente only use 1 month at the printing ballot paper for presidential elections. Yeah. Because we are printing 2 ballot papers. Back we are parliamentary. And another one a presidential. Would be said your printing house be annual. Parliamentary printing is a very difficult printing. Because plates, all printing say Ashanti region. Ashanti region 47 constituency. Which means you have to do 47 plates for different parliamentary kinds because if you are A4, if you are A3, it's difficult. All printed presidential, the same candidate everywhere. The only thing is serial numbers in the base. So when you are doing runoff now, that there's no person who printed ballot papers. You don't get it again. You don't need that 1 month to print ballot papers for the presidential. Say runoff. They said no, Becca only 2 candidates. The ballot papers will be reduced. The value of the papers will be reduced. The time to print will reduce. That is why Afarijan was able to run because he understands electoral process. Because when you party bidding was some in a war ye.
When on electoral process.
What by you know first say or no any in ABR the our point in about match electoral issue. So on bisa omambetomda. You have people like Sule, you have people like Afarijan available. But she's not ready to learn from them. Because Nanka Farijan now challenge in 2000 now. Nanka a proposal no before even 2016 by. Then we run election 2016, event 208. Nobody brought this issue. So problem Ben I want no run election, I want to run off want to be run or be away. Because whoever tells you say printing of runoff ballot papers is difficult. I said because you're only printing only 1 ballot paper. Oh, so reasons no more the banner. I'm sure say maybe they are trying to satisfy somebody. This idea now come to say dream argument no more no shallow argument no more.
You shot from the angle of holiday. I'm say me sign abamachi. You shot the angle of holiday. And that way better one I say holiday. So about run off. And also holiday.
So these are all the questions about legal.
And should in case of Sabia by election BSc. And you'll be quite be was say Jim Jati question the no. I mean who say certain member of parliament crano. It me call by election e won impesia so. Let's take it as me say you also. As some by election ho. Ye call by election na. Sa by election na ye call no. Say you also constituency no. You better declare the holiday amaye yana.
Even the general elections in Asabna, if you are asking for holiday on the main, the question is, say, runoff. Are you going to also ask for holiday for runoff? Are you going to ask for holiday for runoff? So the county days in a day weekend, what will you do? That is why I can say a debate and a discussion now. Ni here emre. Amaya ina tiasie and some will be able to do. Because in your idea, you create more problems to all of us. Again, one say omo argument na metie cerebral metie omo say be transition na. Okay. Bisa obi say Electoral Commission ni hawoni transition ni de.
Ada wanka hu bi.
Dabi mram man kwan say wanka wansem.
Transition.
Dabi. Eyo party na wini eni de okọ. Omo na issue. Dabi na what say obi aka transition manya problem.
Say be at this time we person can transition.
Obeka ma majo mama na so obeka ma kufado.
Oh yeah, so referee.
Dabi obeka wa yede. You see omo ye argument I believe said ebi obi na chire argument na won omo.
Yeah, move to transition. What is transition?
Transition ni tie mu ni say ye aban bi eba no. Mo no betina hye nyama na ye bibia ekoju nyama documents ni we nyama we na ha na ebe ye ka ye bibia ye de ebe endi ni enti mo ba ni eni ye documents ni transition no.
Handle over. Say me te hey na me fa na say bia me free dibra me washwe na me prepare me hand over note na matere say we na aka we na maye we maduru ha we maye say eno
am obia na ya tena say we maye ni ye we that those are the issues I be eno so na any Electoral Commission asem da be na ndis aka kira say time ye transition enya problem na MPP nya problem but you see they are trying say ade omo de aba no they know they have a challenge on it but omo yet to satisfy somebody maybe Into omu argument now they are called because transition is human Electoral Commission. In your massem. So they should argue on their only electoral issues. And that's why they are trying to confuse themselves. They said, because but the issue they say the challenge of ballot print on excuse no, it doesn't arise at all.
And some no market kenning in our south trans now summarize here. Wanna say be here changes. Electoral process.
Dear Mokaine now no a process ya se koboda. Ya movement in that is 2016. But the same argument in there no was valid then when they do say Electoral Commission capacity to be able to bring the election in November to run any. And that is same argument say Muma election and the Electoral Commission, the same argument everybody say about transition issue, about the runoff issue. And then our opponent even said that the Electoral Commission, yeah, no, but Electoral Commission want to run elections, you know. That is why 2016, then you come again, 2017, 2018, 2019, after 2020 elections. Man can want some I'm an election year. So the same argument election year and also the case say election year now do the same way ba. Inte bed din say support to this argument.
Afi we about to commission the process ni no matter saying ewo Ghana. This is to say.
Say na what start to me say nde o share statement now. You can say Bossman have not changed on the way to even prepare to rig elections. Because nte can say rig you know say man for 10, political party 10 equal pack ndra. 5, eka say, I do way the Nankabe, in 2028. But the Electoral Commission betimi a in 2024 way. And the 5 political parties, the serious political party, you want to make a serious account, the 5 one no. These are political parties or MPs in parliament. Say, Imran no ni bibia no intimate in 2028. Then, Boss Rebecca Sander, no. If which is 5-5, no.
5-5, yeah.
Was say almost 60%. I say in 2024. One, 60 year election result, no. Say, no. Almost. Which means, no. Nanka on your elections are benefit 50%. Rebecca say MPP are almost 60%. But there are 5 political. In fact, we want him to go and show us. Almost 5 political almost no. And this is so we know the kind of political friends left free identity call elections. In fact, they have made their mind. They say, then they will push this in this issue, and this is also where we also do them because now they understand parties very needed in IPAC. No, that is almost that they say, oh yeah, fear NDC, now in December now among back door, and reform is to some to rig elections.
Yeah, for this issue of this semi say omono kana motiase wia and I say yamfa say omaka ntiase anya adwuma but still on person mo dey adwuma yamfa bi na beko
parliament in fact issue say ka bia no parliament e beko wie
okay
and a parliament so be je to mo a ohia 2/3 of parliament
sir
inti ade am kan mu say
anya adwuma
inti boss mo gina oga say 5 political parties almost 50%, you know. One of them, any parliament, PNC. CPP, because chairman. Almost 50%. When we have the 137 MPs, and they were reserved, they won't say reserve account. Oh, 28 in every mono.
28
MP before they are every mono.
Reserve.
Reserve place.
Okay, see you.
We have made our mind say, as a political party, none of our MP would support this one. Until a idea, free this time you should understand, say we are not ready to even. What we are asking from them, and they say, a calendar for the 2024 elections. Last year call meeting. Omuka say the next meeting, omo the political parties. Oh, it's ready. Until next meeting. That Monday and the next meeting Monday and Rano. Una de amokaye. Almost say next meeting and say Monday meeting we. Now any next meeting, it is a man free IPAC, which will be on your calendar. No. No. But we have prepared, say, a can be also a banner about 7 December.
Maybe a few about to know a year quacotono, and this year prepared.
We have very, very, very prepared. In fact,
as a deputy director of election, tell me, you because a former for no person, because NPP primaries here a causeway. Maybe
we share primaries.
Much share the way ya in woman sequoia year or more in one. My main for winning room crown sana yaba NPP primaries. The issue of indelible ink.
Indelible ink, you know, I can the same reforms in our can once.
Okay.
Because in Marakwam, you say you sue indelible ink. The first Monday meeting I call you issue way by. And the Electoral Commission explain say, oh, what verification machine. Would you say to so I be would you win and for one so we need to I don't know the machine go to make a child will say we no crap on yeah man of verification. Yeah. And I say okay. I say amuka eti or remote air condition na mo kasa. But the practical of it and they say one kasa mu pink sheet na mo dey buy actual no. You are there for no manual verification. That manual verification so machine am far omo the form be ma wo say actual wudin e wo so. Ansa na no dey am agent na obi assign and so obeto aba. If you na say omo amoto aba amu nsu machine no omo yesi na atro. E me ka tell me say officer no oti ho no odi no etimi abuse system na we elections. Yes, they can argue, they will not deny that one. Two, me my example, I can tell na kodio e wo ho. Me so be say kodio say kodio any report to say amount for the ink go mu say mu e ko prepare to aba bi ona. We ask them. But in all about to ankasa no say oh manager about to ade o manage no any suspicion no reduce in elections, both internal elections, external elections. You reduce suspicion so that people will have a trust of it, not create commotion and violence. Ade abetimi abwa in reducing suspicion beyond your free elections more. Account your free more. Nti abatu aye to bia no so no ink idea baako as reduce suspicion throughout our elections.
But me tie ma me je means asema no ka wo ink no. Wo afidie no efa wani te said ye wokan efa wani efa fingerprint o features ahodo bebre ya afidie no efa enti eho hia se ye de ink no be ye nsa biem emoa ebra so wo se ye twem.
Okay, ye ba my example. Ye ba my example e say na abofu akwankwe no of elections amuto assembly elections we
ya ewo enye
akwankwe no of ewo data kra
ya
omo ba police station no manual verification form no ba ko pe na mo de ba ye
o de ba ko pe
but am for amuto aba 19 to aba with manual verification which present return officer G2 mu
19
amuto aba
but omo the manual verification only one
ko na ba ye. So officer no at that spot no because if someone for so more to aba so you allow them to vote. Okay, at the end of the day electoral commission say on the officer and the one the officer need DBO nti enko run elections ni bio. So when they run the election I ask them say some years I nyoma won say I nti when be twem 2024 say the best I can say elections.
I saw they declare results.
So they make an example say oh say ye chro edin a uche odin mienu a ye mra wetime yi odin obi din efri mu say oh any theory na dey beto aba na one so obi to aba na okopepe nsa na beto aba bioma obe dey na be hu say wa to aba yi efri enti adu so ye be wie no do in fact our colleagues MPP at time we don't trust them do e ka say boni ben e na Ghana for ye mo be yi inkine efri mu I remember obi amo ebisam o say be custom o si dey bi dey enti na obi yi efri mu into mumma and so much sakura mentioned in 2028. This issue happened, man. So nobody is even raising those issues against Assembly there. But at least one kasa push na can you reform MPP recommended no. Go to internal election Saturday with common data more verifiable. Because delegate is more verifiable because chairman enim branch chairman enim refer free branch verify for branch chairman enim Consensus executive, but almost say they be including the way you so. Think I am found by being one electoral committee being I am MPP for.
You share the fallout of our NPP primary ecoso. A lot of issues and a unity. Now, generally, the ecoso.
Nankanye issues because at the end of the day the NDP must elect 276 candidates to file for the 2024 election because almost our capacity to be able to get 276 because they are a bigger party. And so elections because it's part of the process. However, elections we actually the MPP ejina because one ufa omudi Baomi na at the presidency the minister who believes that Baomi Juma they want to fight for him but because they don't trust and they know that NPP will not win elections we now joining air contested parliamentary seats.
Oh sana.
Yes I'm saying at the old device pass who will be our old device Baomi say or advisor. Not see they be a there could do no there. Make up a constituency and alcohol. Which means only me say elections, you don't lose elections. In fact, for 2020 election, the same thing in Jinapo, any sense who ye. Yes, so say if that's what they feel that we won the elections, you know. They ran away and went to that way. That is the same thing on this one. Two. At the last these 2-3 years. You ask them, then and more as resources. Today they are able to give 5,000 delegates.
Yeah.
Just because they are coming to be members of candidates of the MPP. So they are raising the bar of the democracy. Say Sika and a man for anybody, and this is because Sika in the US can be Oman and Sika be unaccountable. Into almost they are not scared of it. Again. Elections were say electoral MPP and Kasano electoral commission etabwa amo in election general elections. Ofa yendi elections we are. Yendi elections. Amaya who say the MPP tricks to go to court, you know. A strategy.
Oh, sir.
Yes. Because of Farouk elections, you know. After Electoral Commission now, what the inky say ballot papers, which we know they want to do it, you know. We know them. And no, but at the 80 ballot papers, we know. Yeah. The chairman, vice chairman, ever declare results. Also, when they say court, because we say all the so they are only telling us a system they normally run of the elections.
Go to court
again. Offer a friend say now them EC officer. No.
Yeah, EC officer no.
On so be general catcher say on the MPP ma. But was shared and what do say when you MPP. But what be shared in crowd for the then come back kurudu. Aha. But sani pa no they say me no can say your petition Electoral Commission both district level, regional level. Oh sir. Yes. Me I do this or so the national office there Zubeko. But that man must be removed.
Your friend I'm saying bibi dako. I think enro anami woni din no. Your friend meka but system any suba yenim nkrofa run elections. But yen to me can say it was just an excited moment but they yes because or say I was attempted to shout kukrudu. Now me want to say I am the referee. It now I pretended. So and just because of maybe a nijebi na send akuma moment.
Unim you are running internal elections libre. Office be mo bedu a NDC in chia ezu MPP in chia kukrudu. Yeah. Some officer can say ezu kukrudu. We away no was say nanka me be kan kukrudu. Yeah. But because I'm a referee. But my shedder, he qualified all the actions now. Yes. Which they say one day we MPP. But we have engaged some of the senior officers of Electoral Commission. I can say, dear way no a bad there. Yes, say 1 year action. So they will take action if we only petition. But we have already petitioned in the Nandom and also in the Upper West region now. Okay. We'll follow up on that issue. You'll be brave, sir, but we're only waiting up to the time now. It's needed for us to push on those issues.
Based on the see we yendi. When say election a yakobia debiano spoiled ballot a dosun womono. Eyabuapaye.
Oh, my there was statistics, sir. Even in the Electoral Commission, sir. Ballot papers, I say we bring presidential ballot papers. And the NDC, John Mahama ballot papers, we bring I say. In fact, there are constituencies here, parliamentary elections, ballot papers, the result ballot, maybe about 50 years. No presidential, almost about 700. Yes, we have all these data. And then themselves all report. And that is why they are not able to publish that report. Because it be a ballot, after 2020 election to check why they rejected ballot. Up to now, they are not able to report on that one because for information, there's just a deliberate destruction of John Mohammed's vote. A deliberate. And we work on it. That's what I want to assure Ghanaians and NDC.
Because the Amatia say, Bimoha, Omo the ink and the fa, a man credit through, Omo the fa, Oma sweaty asano. Maybe you said that crack.
You see, many ways and way. They say, this time around, those issues will not happen. Wow. Those issues will not happen.
Maybe you will not be there. Baby, I say no. And they will not know.
Dabiti. Iti. Everyone say na ebanya ewa. Tie onim.
Anu ne yaka say. Omo no mo tie no yesi abu ya mu no me ni ba ko ase.
We have also admitted there be lapses in the war. Among for to me found ABB. Okay. That I'm saying that we have corrected, we are correcting it, and we'll correct it well.
Okay, meba na yaba be share the issues kakra. Yemre na so anu but we have a lot of issues. Star 274 has wadaru maka kakra na ye kad yaka no e dia bom ni yamuvu. it is star 274 hash nso twa ya bewuram na betwa wo de ya mensa aka no na beje 1000 Ghana na menkɔ na musika no asɛm ho atɛ me ho hyehye me obi sika asɛm botomu a ma nanyum oni abrante ho asɛm yɛ zen nti mempɛso obi sika bɛsɛm botom because ya na cause problem e de mame nti me ya no matem na masɔre afi so it is star 274 hash no was select number 1 power SYZ star 274 hash no was select number 1 power SYZ membre no aso ano no ya me ba be sorry na mako but you share this issue mesrel answer na no mame ntim komo we emfiri wotew na memra na ye wo ayi ECOWAS de ya ne je Mali and Burkina Faso afri mu no na Ghana Integrity Initiatives enso e de aba bebom say Ghana baby a edam no corruption no ye da so ewo mu pa ye de ahurusie pa ama ye position de akono man ye twa na ye sehels omo no boda eche ewlade etia fasala Solak Natural Clinic na wo mo apom de wonsam enwie peye wadaroma Solak Natural Clinic say BP prostate enlargements infection sciatica waist pain wo kotodwe wapon waposo sisi yade bia ha obia no fabre Solak Natural Clinic na beje apom den papa one kan kokomlemre where Castle Road obe Harvard Senior High School no Kasua Old Market second bus stop friend was 0553 932631 0553 932631 Safar Valley the best place ever on earth you obey to me ako we a birthday party engagement wedding bibia ya we ye bia no akọ Safari Valley ehwe febro so ehwe de ipatro honeymoon no kodi no ho na ehọ de Safari Valley de wodi wo ba akọ ho na wani wachi a na ufiefuo mum na ayew ehwe fe itibowura ho Ghana ha bebia ni ho a it is Safari Valley oba from e was 0596 914394 0596 914394 natural mineral water simply natural natural mineral water in super papa ipato insuo no any your friend X na emu da okroje asahwe everything that won nsuo we ho no e special wedding birthday party engagement bibia ye bia no ye di nsuo we na de serve na we no yemfa preservatives ne nasefo bia enwu mu ye nsuo na nkasa no ye twe no wasase na so no ye sone su ayi nkeka we wo mu a ne abu agum enti ye natural te se de onu nsuo papa no a ye natural na ahoden ewum abrotire for ba nsuo we ya na omonom o se simply natural Comecom shops bia mu na kwaji bi number ne 0596 273546 0596 273546 Spanish garlic mixture and a capsule so and a abano. When I say tata, you show me bree, hypertension, arthritis, halitosis, and the Yadian Kaye Kahono, Wada Roma, and one Spanish garlic mixture and a capsules, and your Spanish ginkgo capsules, Spanish ginkgo and so elho, a buamu jamedia frisani ye, and framado dua, a was a mujano here, wakumamu, moja euramu kama, adrenaline moja kama. Buana juma pa no a friend Spanish ginkgo capsules a strategy free ginkgo biloba and soya oil a type of say ginkgo biloba a dianya na ubehu Ghana habebi abebo rabiano ubenya be friend 0266 114111 0266 114111 Ghana Help Therapeutics or the Ghana Balm ediaba rheumatism sasabro ahotutuo wapon waposo sisi yade bene how Wadru a Ghana Balm, your Ghanaman capsules, and so elho. The Ghanaman capsules, no, a bigger, stronger, longer, and no. Emano etisabro fuyase. Emano so etiase pa. A boa energy atenka female mema mano. A boa mojina so koko etuase etipebi. Your friend Ghanaman capsules. And your prostate and joy. Memedru no. A boa mema papa el prostate adion. 0244 7543 0244 754380. Medi Moses ebe Boamh wapom de wonsem awie February mu no anya 31 years you dey bibidro e dey asayade but dey da so ewom 30 years ya ye celebrity it wada Roma bra na won no medi nsa wo so na twedi amponyame fa won so eni wo hawo no amane infroso 30 years ya wo mo adie iti beka ho na wontu malaria stroke typhoid sciatica diabetes hypertension obi awo ho aye ne den sexual weakness and prostate problems na fe sabi obi o problem wona no mu no so omoboa papa mo dental clinic iti bowura ho adenta barrier omo ne adenta police station no ene din hwe no Accra Central AESL4 edan mu or Ghana Highway Authority yard mu ho na obehu omo ministries na agye kwadwo nso obe school for the deaf for ne din hwe no enti Kumasi ahenema kokoben friend was 0244 068 447 0244 068 447 finally a victory garlic mixture wakoma ebo peri we adwuma kakra no wabre wonsa wonan eye utitriti we adwuma no wabre wotewa na utonko business ni nyina no ene hawa victory garlic mixture ebeboa wo ama wagina so pesadro ne bi eni ante enterprise ene ode aba from 0201 293280 0201 293280 madi yamra na finally yefe yanko all this issue of Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso ne your corruption you go so aye hate.
At least there's one sign now who say maybe I could do the corruption there. Yes, yeah, maybe I was say. Who say now to assess the system to the point he say even today, pastors scrapper and I say Reverend fathers Jumama binding they are all corrupt. Because
I believe that, yeah.
Yes. To the students say even reverends scrapper to the people who are they are associated with corruption issue. For Reverend Kusi. Nidi me no. For Reverend Dr. GRA boss.
Yeah.
We are sure says Reverend when no opportunity what my catcher will be say would this sister may resign. But he has able to keep this one. What higher level of because of Nanado. You have people in the about more face crap no they are indulged in the corrupt.
But also in yini. That be ni age na yini battle na me de.
That be yeah. When them level na won pa mo no. Say who resign on your date of birth. That is how they pa mo no. Oh, you say e be see the omwa mo say them level enko tama ye won say 7th January. That 7 January and 60 years, one day Juma. That is all Mopamon. Then you have the same person, 2 years. Oye Juma, say, Nitama Paon, by way Juma, only no contract, only so 1 year Juma, into Scaben Editriano. So, I just clear. No first is that a issue. And nobody was surprised at the friend, the special prosecutor, will say, won't continue because now the Dobana, or yes, issues. So, the way you do say, and anytime you go everywhere, you see the kind of in your map, private sectors, MPP4, put up estates.
Yeah.
It tells you how much the corruption today will be more perceptive. If they say, yes, zero crap, a negative nail. It's a negative because the MPP even show it even this year primaries. And they levy says then haircut. They have money that even can pay a friend saying not for but one in paper when you guys cannot create elections. They said Nima Mokika say corruption perception there. He said attract perception say.
And then no man be casting me the Fab Black Star who no can say. We brony or see the main problem if face Ghana Black Star air corruption. Also only corruption. Na ono no wane Ghana players aye adwuma ewo abrochire ba bi owo no na wonim say Ghana players say good na corruption ene ye problem say they also abobo no o ma ne mbo no ma jiska no ma kofa de onim bo so that's it.
But that is where we are getting to. So if you look at all these things as against even the AC or ECOWAS in there having Nanado in the leadership compared to John Mahama over Kaya Gambia. When Gambia was mere into a crisis after the elections, now talk about Ghana view. Now talk about NDC lose the elections. But Jobama gathered courage, leadership, and went and resolved the issue of the friends. Gambia.
Yeah.
But under this leadership, with this matter 80 years, allowing coups to happen in countries, and everybody is here, they are not able to go and then resolve the issues in those areas. And that is why
okay.
Look at the president after 80 years. I want to mean Niger. Now Boko problem. So it tells you the kind of leadership. So it's not surprising for us to be saying such things. ATC in the ECOWAS have trust these countries any trust in the leadership of ECOWAS because AGC the 80 years after they don't lead well.
But that's it. I mean now. Madi Jibril, deputy director of elections at the NDC Amanyu. It's a fear about to know a year babeto no. Madaro Mamadi and Oba Behe Amantotri Akoso. On any boards, Dr. Oheeba Boamh. It's Omumi no any. I'm a framing Missami Medi number. Madaro Mauhe no Akopeti headquarters. It's Enoa Enono, who problem be and watch Rokata come and obey resolve the Ebrana so ye was say sorry. Medical catcher must say mensa can yen running or heavy. Ya running ya canon so at the account. Ya a man for ya do. What dippy a papa. A million yen to minimum cassa. A war a year TV so. But me was saying ya me ya domoa. Monday, a Thursday. Nipa me no more dinner actually no. At least emumu ba akode muma menene nka sansa na enya gidie ewe ye nkrofo ni mo se omo rane ye no ana ye rane ye no omo di ye no kwasem omo di yampa said ye be ya for the sake of trust na omo ho se omo so edi na ye no omo edi nkom mo ntro no mo number no emfa ento ho ma ye no omo ha na ye di mo esie ene dey Kojo apia kwe no and also said, you made the kama. A mamma de bremone. Big Mike, any man who lose a territory. And a boy, Midiano command grade one for Oheeba Boamh Bennie. So that come for Prince and linear Vesne, feed a boy, and a rough any Peter ne, Manuelati, some boy measurement.